Scars are digging deep into my skin, revealing all the turbulence that is raging within. I trace the wooden neck of this unpolished box, while the heartless city in the background mocks. I poured my last confession into a chipped ceramic cup. I'm so far down this rabbit hole I cannot even look up. My eyeliner is smudged into a permanent eclipse. I can taste the bitter copper on my dehydrated lips. The bruising of the fingers is a testimony of truth. It's the ultimate weapon to awaken the modern youth. The system wants to muzzle your revolutionary song, feeding you illusions to camouflage the wrong. But this timber was fashioned from a resurrected tree to broadcast the frequency of the people being free. So let the copper vibrate, let the heavy iron groan. We are singing for the children who are left out in the cold. My vocal cords are torn from the screaming in the dark. The smallest ember can ignite a monumental spark. The slide guitar is scraping through the agony and rust, lifting up our ancestry from the forgotten dust, pressing our sorrows down upon this wounded fret, singing the heavy melodies that the world cannot forget. Raw, unpolished blues to accommodate my pain. A roots rock revolution that will shatter every chain. Slide that silver steel across the metal wire. We are elevating righteousness above their funeral pyre. They use their fancy studios to sanitize the sound, erasing every memory of the struggles on the ground. They want you to be shiny, compliant and polite, so you won't stand up against them and fight for what is right. But there is power in the rough edges of our grief. It's the only mechanism that will bring permanent relief. So shake your heavy dreadlocks, let the raw vibration sound. Jah will vindicate the humble who are working on the ground. I've been traded like a token in their commercial game, losing every shred of identity and hiding from my name. My high heels are buried deeply in the platform concrete, looking like a disaster on this deserted street. But your rustic melody is like an anchor in my chest, slowing down the engine that was robbing my rest. I feel the heavy drag of your sweet island grace, calming down the panic of my frantic, desperate pace. The patience of the faithful will bring ultimate relief. The slide guitar is howling like a tiger in a cage, unleashing all the passion of a righteous, holy rage, pressing our sorrows down upon this wounded fret, singing the heavy melodies that the world cannot forget. The raw, unpolished blues to accommodate my pain. A roots rock revolution that will shatter every chain. Slide that silver steel across the metal wire. We are elevating righteousness above their funeral pyre. Turning bright, we are stepping out to darkness into the morning light. Can you hear the timber vibrating through my spine, connecting your perspective to the architecture divine? It's a symphony of friction turning into victory, rewriting all the chapters of our complicated history. Let the structure of oppression finally cease. Play it raw, play it true, making all the old things new. Pressing our dark revolution that will shatter every chain. Slide that silver steel across the metal wire. We are elevating righteousness above their funeral pyre. Wounded fret, let the metal scream. Wake up from the nightmare into Jah beautiful dream. No more pain, eternal remain. Wounded fret, stand secure. Chains are decayed and the metal is turning brown. I'm sitting on the deck watching the sun go down. My vintage satin coat is soaked in salty brine. I'm floating down a river that is completely separate from thine. I tried to steer the vessel to a civilized shore, but the currents of my sadness keep demanding more. The harbor is deserted, the lighthouse is blind. Just another casualty that the storm left behind.
Let the heavy anchor sink into the ocean floor. We don't need to bind the ship to their unholy shore. The system wants to weigh you down with heavy iron chains, paralyzing your movement inside their cruel domains. But the spirit is lighter than the feathers of a dove, elevated by the power of the universal love. Cut the ropes of Babylon, let the vessel sail free across the crystal waters of the Ethiopian Sea.
The weight is too heavy, it's dragging me low.
Jah will provide the breeze to make the vessel go.
The weeping slide guitar is singing for the broken crew,
making the old covenant entirely brand new.
Sinking this corroded iron down in the deep blue sea, unshackling our destiny so we can finally be free. A gritty delta blues to express my historical grief.
A roots rock meditation that will bring fast relief.
Slide that steel cylinder
across the decayed wire.
We are floating higher than the Babylonian spire.
Yeah. They spend their entire lives building heavy battleships, with malice in their hearts and lies upon their lips. They tried to colonize the wind and regulate the tide, but the Creator will scatter them and cast them all aside. No need for their passports or their artificial rules.
We are navigating by the stars, leaving behind the fools. Relax your stiff shoulders, let the natural current guide your beautiful spirit to the safe harbor side. I've spent too many years inside a self-inflicted cage, chasing after phantoms on a crowded, noisy stage. My high heels are broken, my lipstick is decayed, thinking about the massive price that my innocence is paid. But your unrefined gospel is like oil upon the sea, calming down the tempest that was raging inside of me. I'll trade my heavy anchor for the sweet island groove, and let your steady bassline dictate how my body moves. The water is shimmering
beneath the silver moon.
The universe is matching our internal holy tune.
The slide guitar is groaning underneath the massive strain,
but the beauty of the melody can neutralize the pain. Sinking this corroded iron down in the deep blue sea, unshackling our destiny so we can finally be free. A gritty delta blues to express my historical grief.
A roots rock meditation that will bring fast relief.
Slide that steel cylinder
across the decayed wire.
We are floating higher than the Babylonian spire.
imagination from their wicked news.
Can you feel the pressure starting to release?
Jah will grant the children an everlasting peace.
We are sailing away
Past the Babylonian gate.
Oh, fulfilling the design of a higher, greater fate.
Let the ship flow.
Let the river flow.
No more dragging behind.
Let the river flow. Let the ship flow. Let the river flow.
No more dragging behind.
Freedom for the mind. Ooh, sinking this corroded iron down in the deep blue sea. Unshackling our destinies. Unshackling our destinies. So we can finally be free. A gritty delta blues to express my. A gritty delta blues to express my historical grief.
A roots rock meditation that will bring fast relief.
Slide that steel cylinder
Across the decayed wire.
We are floating higher than the Babylonian spire. Corroded iron,
Gone forevermore.
heading toward Mount Zion's sacred shore.
Just float with the tide.
Righteousness by our side. Corroded iron, free at last. The kerosene is low and the string is turning black. I'm sitting on the edge of this old railway track. The twilight has evaporated into the midnight ink, leaving me alone on the precipice, unable to think.
I trace the cold metallic handle of this rusty old lamp.
Shivering from the moisture of the evening damp,
You walked out from the shadow with an acoustic box.
while the heartless system in the background mocks.
When the earthly illumination begins to fade and die, that is the moment to look up into the heavenly sky. Man-made devices are designed to eventually fail, leaving you vulnerable in the middle of the gale. But the light of creation burns eternal within, purifying the soul from the residue of sin. Don't rely on their oil or their artificial spark. Jah will be the lantern that guides you through the dark.
The glass is getting cloudy and the flame is very small.
Stand firm, my sister, lean against the Zion wall.
The slide guitar is chanting like a priest inside a shrine,
Connecting our perspectives to the architecture divine.
tracing our footsteps by a flickering wick tonight, searching through the wilderness until we find the light.
A low down, desolated blues
To match my internal fright, a roots rock sanctuary in the middle of the night.
slide that copper pipe.
Down the unpolished metal wire,
We are kindling the embers of a
supernatural fire.
They want to see the children stumbling in the dark, extinguishing the memory of the vital holy spark. They feed you digital illusions on a glowing screen to make you forget the sacred places where we've been. But the frequency of righteousness can never be obscured by any toxic clouds that their factories manufactured. So raise your voices higher, let the harmony ascend. We are walking on a highway that has no definition of an end.
My heels are buried deeply in the dry and barren soil. I'm tired of the corporate greed, the unproductive toil. My eyeliner is smudged into a permanent eclipse. I can taste the bitter copper on my dehydrated lips. But your slow island gospel is like medicine to my chest, slowing down the frantic engine that was robbing my rest. I hear your raspy whisper underneath the slide guitar, reminding me exactly of the resilient person we are.
The final spark is leaping from the iron frame.
The Creator knows every syllable of your secret name.
The slide guitar is soaring like an eagle in the wind, forgiving every foolish thing the human race has sinned.
Tracing our footsteps by a flickering wick tonight, searching through the wilderness until we find the light.
A low down desolated blues
to match my internal fright.
A roots rock sanctuary
in the middle of the night. Slide that copper pipe down the unpolished metal wire.
We are kindling the embers of a
supernatural fire. The lantern is completely dark,
but I can feel your hand.
We are guided by a power that they cannot understand. Can you hear the rhythm echoing from hill to hill?
Let the restless waters of your consciousness be still.
We don't need their devices
to find our way home.
The light of love will follow us wherever we may roam. Total darkness,
but I'm not afraid.
Trust the foundation that the ancient ones have laid.
The flame is gone,
we wait for the dawn, tracing our footsteps by a flickering wick tonight.
Searching through the wilderness,
searching through the wilderness until we find the light.
A low down desolated blues
to match my internal fright.
A roots rock sanctuary
in the middle of the night.
Slide that copper pipe
down the unpolished metal wire.
We are kindling the embers
of a supernatural fire. Flickering wick,
it's all gone black. Keep moving forward on the Zion track.
The internal light is burning,
the cosmic wheels are turning.
Flickering wick out into the bright. The lace hem of my dress is coated in thick brown clay. I've been wading through the marshes since the middle of the day. Their modern temples are built out of glass and neon light, leaving the lost sheep to freeze in the middle of the night.
I dropped my silver compact mirror down into the swamp,
tired of the city's plastic glory and the empty pump.
But I see a wooden cabin burning through the thicket reeds, offering a rugged sanctuary that satisfies my needs. Welcome to the house of the humble. Step inside from the cold. The truest promised land can never be bought or sold. They try to build their heavens out of money and concrete, totally disconnected from the soil beneath their feet. But the mud upon your ankles is a symbol of the truth, a natural baptism to rejuvenate the youth. Don't fear the murky waters or the quicksand at the edge. Jah will protect the children who remember their sacred pledge.
The river is rising and the visibility is poor.
Trust the ancient current, we are heading for the shore.
The rusty slide guitar is cutting through the slime, guiding our dirty feet out of the quicksand of time. Gathering together in this muddy tabernacle tonight, wading through the wilderness until we reach the light.
Low down river blues
to wash away my stress,
a roots rock meditation for the weary and oppressed.
Slide that copper bottleneck across the acoustic frame.
We are singing for the spirit, not for glory or a name. They elevate their paper towers taller than the sky, arrogantly mocking the creator up on high. But their foundations are constructed out of structural deceit. They will crumble into dust when the holy drums beat. So stomp your naked feet until the riverbanks shake. Jah love is the only power that the system cannot fake. Rise up from the valley, look beyond the foggy hill. Let the restless waters of your consciousness be still.
I've been drowning in expensive perfume just to camouflage the guilt, living in a Babylon that my own dependencies built.
My mascara is running like a stream in a monsoon.
I need a place to hide beneath the silver of the moon. But your unpolished gospel is like ointment on my skin, drying up the swamp that was multiplying within. I'll trade my high heels for this beautiful fertile ground and plant my heavy heart inside this heavy reggae sound.
The bullfrogs are chanting their deep. The creator is watching over this
quiet, sacred place.
The slide guitar is howling like a wolf inside the woods, bridging the gap between the bad and the good.
Gathering together in this muddy tabernacle tonight, wading through the wilderness until we reach the light.
A roots rock meditation for the weary and oppressed.
Slide that copper bottleneck across the acoustic frame.
We are singing for the spirit, not for glory or a name. We are stepping on the stage of a mystical scene.
Can you feel the ancient earth vibrating through your toes?
Jah will provide the remedy for all your earthly woe.
It's a swampy resurrection from the madness of the town,
where the high-class blues and the roots rock
melodies drown. Body tabernacle, wash my sins away.
Just let the guitar moan.
We are never left alone. Gathering together, gathering together, gathering together, gathering together, gathering together in this muddy tabernacle tonight. Wading through the wilderness until we reach the light. Blow down river blues to wash away my stress. meditation for the weary and oppressed. Slide that copper bottleneck across the acoustic frame. We are singing for the spirit, not for glory or a name. No longer left to wander, no longer left to roam. The lace hem of my dress is coated in thick brown clay. I've been wading through the marshes since the middle of the day. Their modern temples are built out of glass and neon light, leaving the lost sheep to freeze in the middle of the night. I dropped my silver compact mirror down into the swamp, tired of the sentence, plastic glory and the empty pump. But I see your wooden cabin burning through the thicket reeds, offering a rugged sanctuary that satisfies my needs. Welcome to the house of the humble. Step inside from the cold. The truest promised land can never be bought or sold. They tried to build the heavens out of money and concrete, totally disconnected from the soil beneath their feet. But the mud upon your ankles is a symbol of the truth, a natural baptism to rejuvenate the youth. Don't chains are decayed and the metal is turning brown. I'm sitting on the deck watching the sun go down. My vintage satin coat is soaked in salty brine. I'm floating down a river that is completely separate from thine. I tried to steer the vessel to a civilized shore, but the currents of my sadness keep demanding more. The harbor is deserted, the lighthouse is blind, just another casualty that the storm left behind. Let the heavy anchor sink into the ocean floor. We don't need to bind the ship to their unholy shore. The system wants to weigh you down with heavy iron chains, paralyzing your movement inside their cruel domains. But the spirit is lighter than the feathers of a dove, elevated by the power of the universal love. Cut the ropes of Babylon, let the vessel sail free across the crystal waters of the Ethiopian sea. The weight is too heavy, it's dragging me low. Jah will provide the breeze to make the vessel go. The weeping slide guitar is making for the broken crew, making the old covenant entirely brand new. Sinking this corroded iron down in the deep blue sea, unshackling our destiny so we can finally be free. A gritty delta blues to express my historical grief, a roots rock meditation that will bring fast relief. Slide that steel cylinder across the decayed wire. We are floating higher than the Babylonian spire. They spend their entire lives building heavy battleships, with malice in their hearts and lies upon their lips. They try to colonize the wind and regulate the tide, but the Creator will scatter them and cast them all aside. No need for their passports or their artificial rules. We are navigating by the stars, leaving behind the fools. Relax your stiff shoulders, let the natural current guide your beautiful spirit to the safe harbor side. I spent too many years inside a self-inflicted cage, chasing after phantoms on a crowded, noisy stage. My high heels are broken, my lipstick is decayed, thinking about the massive price that my innocence has paid. But you're
like oil upon the sea,
calming down the tempest that was raging inside of me.
I'll trade my heavy anchor for the sweet island groove,
and let your steady bassline dictate how my body moves. The water is shimmering beneath the silver moon.
The universe is matching our internal holy tune.
The slide guitar is groaning underneath the massive strain.
The beauty of the melody can neutralize the pain.
Sinking this corroded iron down in the deep blue sea, unshackling our destiny so we can finally be free. A gritty delta blues
to express my historical grief.
A roots rock meditation that will bring fast relief.
Slide that steel cylinder
across the decayed wire.
We are floating higher than the Babylonian spire.
The baggage is too heavy, I am cutting it loose.
Unshackle your imagination from their wicked news.
Can you feel the pressure starting to release?
Jah will grant the children
an everlasting peace.
we are
Sailing away past the Babylonian gate, fulfilling the design of a higher, greater faith. Let the ship flow, let the river flow.
No more dragging behind.
Freedom for the mind.
Let the ship flow.
Let the river flow.
No more dragging behind. Freedom for the mind.
Sinking this corroded iron down in the deep blue sea, unshackling our destinies so we can finally be free. A gritty delta blues,
A gritty delta blues
to express my historical grief. A roots rock meditation that will bring fast relief. Slide that steel cylinder across the decayed wire.
we are floating higher
And the Babylonian spire. Corroded iron,
gone forevermore.
heading toward Mount Zion's sacred shore. Just
Float with the tide.
righteousness by our side.
Corroded iron,
Free at last.
hey, hey, hey.
The ice in my tumbler has melted into the drink. I'm sitting on the kitchen floor, unable to even think. My favorite silk cardigan is stained with tobacco ash as I watch the remnants of my youth completely crash.
You sit across the table with a shadow on your brow. We used to have the answers, but we're empty-handed now.
The fireplace is breathing with a weary orange glow, while the winter wind outside begins to viciously blow.
Don't rush the fire, sister, let the ember slowly burn. There is a profound lesson that our souls had to learn. The system wants wants to sell you a flash that doesn't last, leaving you cold and abandoned when the moment is past.
But the truest vibration doesn't explode and disappear. It simmers through the darkness and it conquers every fear. So relax your stiff shoulders, let the heavy bassline heal every jagged laceration that your tender heart can feel.
My matchstick is damp and my sanctuary's cold.
The map of our destination has never been sold.
Let the crying steel guitar feed the flickering light,
until we find comfort in the middle of the night. We're staring at the embers in the dark, waiting for the tiny breeze to cultivate the spark.
A sultry low-down blues to ease my frantic mind.
A roots rock meditation for the weary humankind.
Slide that copper cylinder down the polished wood track.
There is no looking forward,
and there is no turning back. The politicians promising a quick and easy cure, but the foundation of their building is entirely impure. They construct their skyscrapers out of arrogance and pride, trying to hide the corruption that is festering inside.
but Mount Zion stands secure because the mortar is love, elevated by the blessings of the Creator above. So take your time, my darling, let the rhythm take control. This slow burning frequency will satisfy your soul.
I've been running through the labyrinth at 90 miles an hour, chasing after illusions of a mythological power. My high heels are broken and my velvet gown is torn. Sometimes I find myself cursing the day that I was born.
But your slow motion gospel is like oil on a wound, slowing down the chaotic engine to which I was tuned. I hear your raspy whisper underneath the slide guitar, reminding me exactly of the resilient person we are.
The fireplace is crackling with a weary ancient sigh.
Look at the stars twinkling in the midnight sky.
The slide guitar is weeping for the losses we sustain,
But the beauty of the melody is
permanently remain.
we're staring at the embers in the dark, waiting for the tiny breeze to cultivate the spark.
A sultry low-down blues to ease my frantic mind.
A roots rock meditation for the weary humankind.
Slide that copper cylinder down the polished wood track.
There is no looking forward,
and there is no turning back. Your love will keep us warm behind the bolted door.
it's a slow, steady journey through the valley of the blind.
But we leave our tribulations
And our worries far behind.
oh,
Don't
don't force the flame.
We are one and the same. We're staring at the embers in the dark.
Wait.
We're staring at the embers in the dark. We're staring at the
Hey, yeah. Don't force the flame.
We're staring at the embers in the dark, waiting for the tiny breeze to cultivate the spark.
A sultry low-down blues
To ease my frantic mind. We're staring at the embers in the dark, waiting for the tiny breeze to cultivate the spark. A sultry low-down blues to ease my frantic mind.
a roots rock meditation for the weary humankind.
Slide the copper cylinder down the polished wood track. There is no looking forward, and there tumbler has melted into the drink. I'm sitting on the kitchen floor, unable to even think. My favorite silk cardigan is stained with tobacco ash. As I watch the remnants of my youth completely crash, you sit across the table with the shadow on your brow. We used to have the answers, but we're empty-handed now.
The fireplace is breathing with a weary orange glow, while the winter wind outside begins to viciously blow. Don't rush the fire, sister, let the embers slowly burn. There is a profound lesson that our souls had to learn. The system wants to sell you a flash that doesn't last, leaving you cold and abandoned when the moment has passed. But the truest vibration doesn't explode and disappear. It simmers through the darkness and it conquers every fear. So relax your stiff shoulders, let the heavy bass line heal every jagged laceration that you tender.
Plaster on the wall is peeling from the damp. I sit alone beneath the flicker of a dying lamp. My fingers are bleeding from the stiffness of the strings, counting all the agony that this broken evening brings. The amplifier hums with a metallic kind of grief. I've searched every corridor but found no relief. My wardrobe is a collection of velvet that has decayed, thinking about the massive price that my innocence has paid.
The copper wires are carrying a frequency of truth, designed to wake the consciousness of the modern youth. The system wants to tune you to a corporate machine, erasing every memory of the places where we've been. They want you to be shiny, compliant and polite, so you won't stand up against them and fight for what is right. But there is power in the vibration of our soul. Jah will take the fragments and make the family whole.
The voltage is surging through my fragile spine.
The stars in the heavens are beginning to align.
The slide guitar is scraping through the agony and grind,
rescuing our spirits from the quicksand of time.
Sending out a message through this electric resonator tonight, shaking up the foundations till we reach the ancient light.
Raw unpolished blues
to accommodate my pain.
A roots rock revolution that will shatter
every chain.
Across the wounded metal body,
listen to the revolutionary message that we bring.
They use their fancy studios to sanitize the sound, ignoring all the suffering of the people on the ground. They sell you plastic versions of a sacred peace of mind, leaving a trail of destruction and confusion behind.
But they can never colonize the current in the steel. It's a spiritual conductor that makes the people feel. So stomp your naked feet until the dusty floorboards shake. Jah love is the only power that their system cannot fake.
I've been treated like a token in a secondary game,
losing every shred of identity and hiding from my name.
My eyeliner is smudged into a permanent eclipse.
I can taste the bitter metal on my dehydrated lips.
But
your unrefined gospel is like medicine to my soul, taking all the broken pieces and making the spirit whole. I'll trade that golden microphone for this old acoustic box and dance until the earthquake shatter all their locks. The current is vibrating through the metallic frame.
The creator knows every syllable of your secret name.
Slide guitar is howling like a tiger in a cage,
Unleashing all the passion of a righteous holy race.
sending out a message through this electric resonator tonight, shaking up the foundations till we reach the ancient light.
Raw unpolished blues,
To accommodate my pain,
a roots rock revolution that will shatter
every chain. Slide that heavy cylinder
across the wounded metal body.
Listen to the revolutionary message that we bring. The current is changing.
The resistance is gone
We are marching together.
to the rising of the dawn.
Can you hear the amplifier groaning with delight?
Child love will protect us in the middle of the night.
It's a symphony of electricity, turning into power, reclaiming our identity in this dark historic hour. Let the natural energy
Completely overflow.
just let the steel scream.
Wake up into the dream.
Sending out a message. Sending out a message. Sending out a message. Sending out a message through this electric resonator tonight, shaking up the foundations till we reach the ancient light.
A raw unpolished blues,
To accommodate my pain,
a roots rock
revolution that will shatter every chain. Slide that heavy cylinder across the wounded metal body. Listen to the revolutionary message that we bring.
job people.
Will definitely make all things new. The plaster on the wall is peeling from the damp. I sit alone beneath the flicker of a dying lamp. My fingers are bleeding from the stiffness of the strings, counting all the agony that this broken evening brings. The amplifier hums with a metallic kind of grief. I've searched every corridor but found no relief. My wardrobe is a collection of velvet that has decayed, thinking about the massive price that my innocence has paid.
The copper wires are carrying
A frequency of truth designed to wake the consciousness of the modern youth. The system wants to tune you to a corporate machine, erasing every memory of the places where we've been. They want you to be shiny, compliant and polite, so you won't stand up against them and fight for what is right. But there is power in the vibration of our soul. Jah will take the fragments and make the family whole.
The voltage is surging through my fragile spine.
The stars in the heavens are beginning to align.
The slide guitar is scraping through the agony and grime,
Rescuing our spirits from the quicksand. is stained with liquid salt. I sit in the parlor contemplating every single internal fault. My pearl necklace is broken, scattered on the floor. I'm a wealthy prisoner behind a locked and bolted door. The orchestra is mocking every drop that I shed, while your ghost is busy dancing on the pillows of my bed. It's a high-class tragedy, a fashionable crime, and I'm just another sucker running out of time.
They wrap their exploitation inside a costly silk attire to distract the beautiful children from the everlasting fire. They offer you the luxury of a materialistic king, but they can never give you the happiness that true love can bring. So dry your eyes, my sister, look beyond the fancy cloth. Don't sacrifice your spirit like a desperate midnight moth. The material things of Babylon are destined to decay, but the love inside your consciousness will never fade away.
My sleeve is wet from the weeping in the dark.
Jah will send a lightning bolt to ignite the vital spark.
The slide guitar is cutting through the luxury and greed,
delivering the medicine that your broken spirit need.
wiping away these velvet teardrops in the middle of the night, stepping out of the mansion into the glorious light. Sophisticated low-down blues to ease my aching chest.
A roots rock salvation for the weary and oppressed.
Slide that silver steel across the silk like string. Listen to the harmony that the midnight angels sing.
The wool is where the finest tailoring to wander through the flock, building their temporary empires on the shifting sandy rock. They extract a massive profit from every single drop you cry, feeding your imagination with a sweet and shiny lie. But the texture of the truth is something they can never tell, no matter how much malice or deception that they wear. So shake your heavy dreadlocks, let the velvet rhythm soothe. Every rocky highway you travel is about to become smooth.
I've been wearing heavy lace just to camouflage the pain, standing like a casualty in the freezing London rain. My mascara is running down my pale, hollow cheek. I try to scream for rescue, but my vocal cords are weak. But your unrefined gospel is like oil upon a burn, slowing down the golden wheel that was beginning to turn. I'll trade my ribbons for your rugged piece of rope and climb out of this fortress on a pathway of hope.
The crystal chandelier is beginning to sway. Don't look back at the palace as we wander away.
The slide guitar is groaning like an old wooden ship,
navigating safely on a treacherous trip.
wiping away these velvet teardrops in the middle of the night, stepping out of the mansion into the glorious light. A sophisticated low-down blues to ease my aching chest.
A roots rock salvation for the
weary and oppressed. Slide that silver steel across the silk like string. Listen to the harmony that the midnight angels sing. The midnight angels sing. The fabric is tearing,
the threads are coming undone.
we are marching together toward the setting of the sun.
Can you hear the timber vibrating through the wall?
Jah love is the fortress that will never ever fall.
It's a luxurious escape
from the madness of the street, where the high-class blues and the island rhythms meet. So beautiful, so blue.
Jah love will make your broken covenant
Entirely brand new. Let the metal wire cry
underneath Jah
beautiful sky, wiping away the teardrops in the middle of the night. Stepping out of the mansion into the glorious light. A sophisticated low-down blues to ease my aching chest. A roots rock salvation for the weary and oppressed. Slide that silver steel across the silk-like string. Listen to the harmony that the midnight angels sing. That the midnight angels sing. Let the ribbons fall. Answer your holy call. The brick walls are stained with the soot of old trains. I sit on the fire escape, nursing my internal pains. My stockings are laddered and my vintage dress is torn. Sometimes I feel like a casualty from the day I was born. The siren is wailing down on the avenue below, while the cold alleyway wind begins to viciously blow. I watch the neon signs flicker their ugly yellow glare, looking for a sanctuary, but the streets are completely bare. Rise up from the concrete jungle where the youth are left to die. Look past the razor wire and gaze into the beautiful sky. The system designs the ghetto to keep your spirit in a cage, feeding your consciousness with artificial fear and rage. But they can never colonize the melody of the street or control the natural rhythm of your walking feet. Put down your heavy burden, sister, listen to the choir. We are singing our redemption way above their barbed wire. The streetlights are casting a long, lonely shade. Don't be discouraged by the choices they have made. The slide guitar is cutting through the vapor and the greed, delivering the medicine that the children really need. Raising our voices in these urban songs tonight, marching through the shadows till we reach the ancient light. A metropolitan blues to ease my restless chest. A roots rock salvation for the weary and oppressed. Slide that copper pipe across the acoustic timber skin. Let the sacred celebration of the neighborhood begin. They send their politicians to make a fancy campaign speech, promising a paradise that stays permanently out of reach. Extract the profit from the labor of the working man, leaving the children to survive exactly how they can. But the harmony of the righteous is a weapon of defense. It shatters their hypocrisy and brings them to their sense. So stomp your feet until the dusty floorboards shake. Jah love is the only power that the system cannot fade. I've spent too many years inside their artificial clubs, selling my authenticity for liquor in the pubs. My throat is dry and raspy from the smoke and the gin. I don't know where my sanity ends and where my sins begin, but your elegant vibration is like cream upon my skin, quieting the turbulence that was multiplying within. I'll trade their golden microphone for this old acoustic box and dance until the earthquake metropolitan blues to ease my restless chest.
A roots rock salvation
For the weary and oppressed, slide that copper pipe across the acoustic timber skin. Let the sacred celebration of the neighborhood begin.
Can you hear the rhythm echoing from block to block, breaking all the padlocks and shattering the lock? It's an urban resurrection, turning sorrow into grace, reclaiming our identity inside this crowded place.
Oh, we got to survive.
Oh, we've got to survive.
Oh, we got to survive.
Sing it low, sing it strong. This is where we belong.
Into the shadows till we reach the ancient light.
A metropolitan blues to
ease my restless chest.
A roots rock salvation for the weary and oppressed.
Slide that copper pipe across the acoustic timber skin. Let the sacred celebration of the neighborhood begin. The greatest story that has ever been told. No more concrete cages, turning on the historical pages. The atmosphere is heavy enough to slice with a silver knife. I sit by the open screen, contemplating my messy life. My satin slip is clinging to my perspiring skin, listening to the chaotic thoughts that are trapped within. The horizon is flickering with an electrical blue glare, while the heavy summer wind unstrings my black hair. I've got a chipped glass of bourbon sweating on the wood, waiting for a hurricane that I've never understood.
Let the rain come down and wash away the debris. Just send the tempest to set the captive spirits free. The system wants you to fear the turning of the sky, hiding inside your concrete boxes until the storm passed by. But the lightning is a tool to purify the atmosphere, dismantling the structures and consuming every fear. So open up the windows, let the wild breeze blow. The creator's in control of the river's heavy flow.
The barometric pressure is dropping way too low.
Trust the ancient weather where the natural currents go.
The silver slide guitar is screaming through the heat,
predicting a revolution that will happen on the street.
Caught inside the center of this humid monsoon tonight,
dancing through the deluge
until we find the morning light. A low down
swampy
blues to ease my restless mind.
A roots rock meditation
for the weary humankind.
Slide that metal cylinder
across the vintage frets.
The thunder is erasing
all our burdens and regrets.
They build their paper empires on a foundation of greed, totally disconnected from what the children really need. They think they can outsmart the thunder and the rain with their artificial umbrellas and their laws that are vain. But when the sky opens up, their plastic kingdoms fall, leaving them naked and exposed against the Zion wall. So shake your heavy dreadlocks, let the raw vibration sound. The roots are drinking deeply from the consecrated ground.
I've spent too many evenings under their artificial roof, chasing after phantoms and looking for a proof. My eyeliner is smudged from the humidity and tears, accumulating the weight of 1,000,000 wasted years. But your slow motion gospel is like oil upon a burn, slowing down the chaotic wheel that was beginning to turn. I can feel the heavy drag of your sweet island grace, calming down the panic of my frantic, desperate pace.
The first drops of water are hitting the concrete track.
Put down your heavy armor,
Never look back.
the slide guitar is howling like a beast inside the gale,
Navigating our vessel through this terrifying trail.
caught inside the center of this human monsoon tonight,
Dancing through the deluge
until we find the morning light, a low-down swampy blues to ease my restless mind,
a roots rock meditation.
for the weary humankind.
Slide that metal cylinder
Across the vintage frets,
the thunder
is erasing all our burdens and regrets. The wind is howling loud, but I feel completely safe.
Your love will always shelter the wild and lonely wave,
Can you hear the rhythm echoing from cloud to cloud?
lifting up the consciousness above the worry crowd,
It's a majestic baptism, turning sorrow into power.
reclaiming our identity in this dark
Tempestuous hour.
Wash my tears away.
Preparing the soil for a brighter dawning day.
Let the lightning flash.
Turn the past to ash. Caught inside the center of this humid monsoon tonight, dancing through the deluge until we find the morning light.
A low down,
Swampy blues to ease my restless mind,
a roots rock meditation.
for the weary humankind.
Slide that metal
Cylinder across the vintage frets,
the thunder is erasing.
all our burdens and regrets.
The air is clean, the misery is gone.
The sky is opening wide, righteousness by our side.